Oh shit, boy.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what is Sushi's well, welcome back everybody.
Hello.
First of all, what is Sushi's special ability?
She does a crazy tidal wave thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I could use that against the lava frog. This is
nice.
That's the reason why this boss is so easy, because of her.
Don't you mean him?
Don't you mean it?
Are you sure? I feel like I gotta look this up.
It's a girl, man.
I gotta look this up.
What kind of dude calls himself Sushi?
First of all, what I wanted to ask you at the end of the last episode was, what do you think about, like, the gay accent?
What about?
Because I had an English professor who said, like, he thinks that accent is just made up or put on by society. Because why would a person have a certain accent because of their sexuality?
No, yeah, I believe that.
You know, because, like, a man can just be gay and just, like, talk like me. Or like you, and just like, oh, he just happens to like dudes. You know, and that's it. But, like, why do they have to be, like, all flamboyant like this? That's just a stereotype.
It is a stereotype.
You know?
And I still think the gay accent's still pretty funny, though. Oh my god. It's basically just some basic bitch's accent.
Hi, bitch.
Hi, bitch.
And of course, yeah, you know, look it up, Sushi, Paper Mario. Why wouldn't this be the first thing that comes up?
Just put Sushi's gender, man.
It'll say so, like, on the wiki. Fucking god damn it. The first thing that came up was Rule 34 for Sushi, guys. It was just a big
old... right there, her!
It was just a
pause menu.
Big old fish with tits and ass.
I'd fuck it.
Yes, this is... Okay, Sushi's a girl. I never knew that.
Now you know.
So now that's even more inappropriate, because Mario is just like... On her. On her, if you will.
Oh, pounding her tuna.
Onward and upward. Dude, I'm so hyped for the DuckTales reboot.
DuckTales?
You know DuckTales?
Oh yeah, you told me this.
Yeah, they're remaking DuckTales, and the reboot looks so good.
You know what reboot I'm looking forward to?
What?
I don't remember.
Good job.
Yep.
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah, because my English professor said that. He thinks, like, no, it's just made up. There's no such thing as a fucking gay accent.
No, there is no such thing as a gay accent.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta get closer in. You're already too far from the mic.
Oh, yeah!
You want me to put a pillow behind your back?
Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Pillow. I would like a pillow.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I almost fell.
Were you about to fall on me?
I was about to fall. I'd just be like, oh my god, look what totally happened by accident.
I totally didn't mean to do that.
I totally didn't mean to do that at all. Barkley!
Oh.
Aww. Oh my god, that's so sad.
How the fuck did you get in
He's
here?
just in the dark and crying.
I thought it was well, I got spun
around, I was up in the air and I flew here.
Okay, get out of here, please. I'm done doing favors for all you shitty Yoshis. I guess I can.
Is there something in there?
I guess I can blow this up.
I guess, I don't know. Did it work?
Nope, it's still there.
Oh no. Ground pound on it, maybe?
Fuck! I can't even reach it.
Yeah, whatever, fuck it. Fuck it! Twist it! Bop it! Suck it! Fuck it!
Flick it. Flick the bean.
Flick it! Stick it! Jerk it!
Yeah, David, you definitely getting it.
Just a sex toy, bop it?
I'm pretty sure they exist.
Probably. I've never been to, like, a sex shop or any of those places.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
It's a fun place.
Oh, you've been to one?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why'd you go there?
For myself, actually.
Really? Like, you just bought, like, a porno or something?
Bought a porno? Dude, Pornhub. Okay, end of argument.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's true. You bought, toys?
No.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Double-sided dildos, baby. No, I actually have not been to a sex shop.
Oh, what? You were joking?
Oh, yeah, of course I was joking!
I don't know! I thought you bought them for, like, your girlfriend or something!
Oh, nah. I don't need toys, yo. Anyways!
Dude, you fooled me!
I fooled.
Why would you need toys with that giant Asian cock of yours?
My giant egg roll cock.
As opposed to my Cuban sandwich. Dennis called my dick like, oh, David, I miss your giant Cuban sandwich cock, and like, first I was like, oh, I'm flattered, then I was creeped out, and then I'm like, that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious.
Do you remember what you fucking told me? You were literally at the dinner table when that fucking text came.
I was actually. I was at dinner, and I was just like... like, I totally spit up because it was so funny.
Oh, that made me happy.
Oh, good shit, dude.
I know.
Making people happy is one of the only things that truly matters in this world.
Yes.
So many people are just so obsessed with like, oh, make a buck, we gotta get money. But you know why it's important to make money? So we can invest it in something. So we can invest it into something good. So what's the point of just having more money? Just so you could be better than somebody else?
So where would hookers be on that spectrum?
What do hookers have to do with that at all?
They make people happy.
Yeah, but like...
Oh, actually, I didn't tell you
Not
this.
really. Like, they go to a hooker because they're lonely and sad.
David, I have to tell you something.
What?
So, I was at Queen's...
Ooh, story time?
Yes. I was at Queen's Flushing with my girlfriend. We were going there to just have fun for the day. Because like, we hadn't had like a real date in a while.
Yeah.
So like, oh, I'm about to die.
Yeah, heal.
Do I have shooting star? Yeah, just kill him. So we were at Flushing Queens. We were just chilling out.
It didn't kill them. Be careful.
Oh, come on!
Oh, he's dead. That's okay.
But still, this guy.
Bro, press A really quickly. Yeah, you really gotta heal somehow, or maybe run.
I could kill him.
You sure?
Yeah. See? Told you.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Okay. So, we were at Queen's Flushing. We were at this little Paris Baguette, which if you guys don't know, is like this Korean bakery shop. So, we were there just chilling. Wendy went to go get me some bread and stuff. We were gonna have it, as like a little snack break.
Okay.
So, this one lady, comes over and sits right next to me. And she, long story short, I believe she was a hooker.
Yeah?
Reason being I say that was because there was a much older gentleman. Much older! I'm talking like 70, pushing 70.
Really?
Literally walking, like, into the same table as she did, and like, they were like, chatting and everything, but it wasn't like, oh, he was like, her father-in-law or anything.
Yeah.
He was getting really handsy.
Really?
In public, yes.
Wow.
And like, she was wearing like a cap, she didn't want no one to see her face. Wearing a shit ton of makeup. Wearing a Montclair. A Montclair is like a really high-end like jacket. And like,
A Montclair?
Montclair. Like Moncler.
Yeah.
So like this French company, I think.
Right,
and,
right.
Like, she was wearing that. Wearing like these skin-tight leather, leggings, I guess. She looked as if she had a lot of money.
Really?
And I'd assume that was not money from, you know, like, doing business. Like, and
it's all business, man.
Basically. So, like, me and her, not me and her, me, and Wendy, she came back, and we sat down and we were having the bread and she was having her tea. And I texted her, like, you know, like, look over to the table on the left, and I told her, like, what does she look like? And she's like, a hooker. Like, straight up, she told me, like, you know, yeah, she definitely looks like a hooker. I was like, yep, told you so.
Oh, man.
And another thing, too, she, cause I wasn't able to see the old guy, cause they were pretty close, and, like, I wasn't, like, gonna, like, just turn around and, like, stare at him.
Right.
So then, she had a good view of that guy, and then she was telling me of how that dude's fly...
Watch your health, dude, watch your health.
That dude's fly was open.
The old guy?
The old guy. His zipper was already undone. He was, like, ready to fucking put it in there.
Oh, man. Dude was so horny. Yeah, dude, you really want to be careful not to die. Just run, maybe.
So, yeah. Saw my first hooker in real life, in Queens.
I don't think I've ever seen a hooker in real life.
You know, the thing was, too? Like, she wasn't even that, like, she wasn't even that pretty.
Shit.
Like, she was, like, barely okay, I guess.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Like, she was nothing like, oh, drop-dead gorgeous or anything. She was just kind of like, okay, I guess you're like a 6 out of 10, whatever. Like,
interesting.
For a hooker, you don't look that great, so.
Wow.
Okay. But,
I'd go take a nap.
Yeah,
first,
I probably would, yeah. But, yeah, so, first hooker experience. And I
Wow.
believe she was also Chinese because when I say Chinese, I mean in the way, like, she did not speak a lick of English, but neither did that guy. I think he was speaking, like, I think he was, like, Spanish or something, because I didn't hear English coming out of him either.
Interesting.
And, like, yeah, like, they were just conversing, and he was like, you know, like, oh, like, blah, 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 Spanish, Facebook. So I'm thinking, like, oh, yeah, I saw your Facebook and everything, and I'm just like, alright, this is getting really weird.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was getting, pretty heated, you know what I mean? And,
wow.
Yeah, so if you're ever looking for a good time and desperate, hit up Flushing, Queens. They got plenty of Chinese hookers.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd still dip. Yeah, do that. Should I, that's an interesting story, man. I don't think I've ever seen a hooker in real life. My therapist, when he was in Vegas once, a hooker offered him his services.
Hey, at
Or
least
her services, my bad.
At least she offered.
Yes. I mean, in Vegas, it's legal, so...
Yeah. Which is crazy, too, if you think about it, considering how, like, every other city in the United States, prescribes, prostitution. Like,
Sin City.
It's illegal.
Sin City, homie.
Sin City, baby. But,
I kind of have a story I want to tell, too. It's not like a lengthy one, but, like... Should I do it now, or maybe save it for another episode? Like, stretch it out a little bit?
Yeah, why not thing?
I can tell now? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Let me hear it.
I remember back in high school, these were some of the best days of my life, like my senior year. I had a bad case of senioritis, right?
Okay.
It's like I didn't have any important classes I needed to take besides like a really like shitty, easy physics class and like an English class, I think. So,
nice.
No, thank you. I remember at the end of like whenever like the High School Musical was done, there was we always had this huge party, like all the kids, and everything. Like
yeah.
Like, it had, like, nothing to do with, like, the parents or anything, or, like, the teachers or anything. Like, it was just us. So it was, like, a party at somebody's house.
Oh, okay, cool.
And, so I went with my girlfriend, right?
Okay.
Because me and her met, like, during the show. Like, me and her, like, just started dating. So, like, our relationship was, like, brand new.
Okay.
And everything. Like, we were just still, like, practically in the courting phase. Like, I don't know, we had, like, our first kiss, like, 3 days, or, like, before. Like, it was brand new, right? And so, like, we went to that party, even though I didn't really want to, because I was kind of uncomfortable with, parties at the time. I was still pretty awkward. So, like, we went there, and, like, the music was so fucking loud, we could barely, like, hear ourselves. And, like, we were all, like, dancing and everything, and we had, like, a jolly old time. And I remember this one other girl that was in the show, who actually, I think, goes to Montclair now. I think she's in a sorority at Montclair.
Okay.
Yeah, she just comes up to me, like, while I'm dancing with my girlfriend, and just starts grinding.
What the fuck?
On me. Like, we were just like, now me and her took a little break from dancing or something, and we were just standing for a second, then she just comes over and legit just starts heavily, like, twerking on my dick.
Was she even good looking?
She was cute.
Okay.
But, like, the point is, like, I was there with my girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And I'm like, I had, like, under no obligation to do this. And she didn't see me, like, come up and, like, correspond with it.
Yeah.
Like, it was before I could even react. Like, she just jumped up and started doing it, and, like, with my girlfriend, like, standing right there. And I'm like, oh, babe, see where my hands are? See where my hands are? Like, I lifted my hands up, and I'm like, babe, like, I did not initiate that. I swear to God, like, that was not me. And she saw the whole thing, so she didn't, like, get mad.
Yeah.
So she was just like, Grace, fuck off. That's pretty much what she was like.
Good.
Yeah. It was, that was something else, dude. High school was nuts, man. There was this one girl that, like, that was actually super into me, but she wasn't into me until I fucking started, I started dating this other girl.
Really?
Or at least she didn't make a move or anything. Maybe she thought, like, it was too late or anything. Like, that girl fucking, like, and I don't mean to sound like an asshole here or anything, but, like, that girl fucking wanted my dick. Like, so bad. Like, honestly, like, every situation she would get, she would, like, wink at me, like, all sexual-like, and, like, we were moving boxes, like, for the show one time, or something. I'll be like, oh, like, I'll move that box or something, and then she said, like, no, that's not what I said. I remember specifically now. I said, like, oh, yeah, I'll take that package, and then she was like, I'll hold your package, and then she winked at me.
What the fuck?
Like, all sexual-like, and she genuinely meant it. And this is when I was dating somebody, so I didn't know what to do, so I was just like...
Should I?
No, I was just like,
That's all you said, like...
No, what I genuinely did was I just tried to, like, ignore her. I didn't know what to do. I genuinely didn't know what to do. That's so awkward. I don't want to flirt back or anything.
Sure you did.
No, I swear to God. I'm a total loyalist, dude. That is who I am by core.
Loyalist?
By nature. No, not a fucking British loyalist, you ass.
But I love those loyalists.
No, they tried to make America not happen and make it not great.
Excuse me. Revolution was was an overblown incident, in my opinion. They wanted... It was! Dude, after researching so much into it, first of all, those taxes that they wanted, I think it was fair game, okay? The war that happened during the 7 Years' War, fought was in North America. I mean, the French weren't gonna, at least I don't think they were gonna invade. But if they did, then, that money and the troops that they were sending over, to North America, I think was justified. And, we saved your bacon, and, why not just pay it? I mean, the acts were a bit, what the fuck, but, at the same time, like, you know, those acts, like, got repealed again and again before the revolution even started. So, you know, what the fuck was the big deal?
Well, I mean, like, they were just sick of the acts being there in the first place, because the British would probably just continue making more bullshit ones.
I mean, I knew why the revolution happened, because, like, for a long time, the colonies had enjoyed a really, autonomous sort of, period. Like, you know, they were, for the most part, not really, they didn't really interact with the crown too much until, like, around the 7 Years' War, and then afterwards, the, revolution.
Right.
So they liked the fact that they left them alone, but then when they started to, like, butt into their business and everything, that was when they were like, oh, like, we have to, fight back, they're taking away our freedoms and stuff, but it's like, most of the guys who even said that were large landowners. Like, Jefferson, who had a shit ton of slaves, and a gigantic plantation, and a bunch of those other southern delegates who came to Philadelphia also were landowners, and, like, for the most part, slave owners. And, you know, people say that, oh, yeah, the revolution was justified. Hell, even Jefferson, who, like, had a shit ton of slaves, was calling for the end of slavery in his first draft of the Declaration of Independence.
Right.
But that wasn't gonna fly with all the other delegates in there because they also had a shit ton of slaves. I think the only one who didn't was John Adams. He, like, his farm was literally, always, manned by, paid workers, for the most part.
Mm.
So, like, yeah, I think the revolution was just kind of like the, colonists being, like, drama queens. In
Wow.
my eyes.
Interesting.
If you look it up, like, I mean, the loyalists, for what they were doing, like, they didn't want to be separated from the homeland. And you know what happened to those same guys after the war? They fucking got persecuted by their colonial neighbors and called traitors and literally, had their properties confiscated. Everything that they ever owned was basically, like, taken away from them, and then they were kicked off the colonies and told them to just go back to England. Penniless, essentially. Some of them did have, like, personal wealth, so, like, you know, but not everyone who left, like, had money to start again when they went back. So, you know, you tell me, like, who was the worst villain out there.
Well then. That went from a story about some girl grinding on me at a party to Dennis, ranting about the American Revolution.
It wasn't that, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal, those taxes, just saying.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!
Bye!
Oh!